Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Fresh and our Orc Hunter. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we reap the rewards from our latest milestone and finally pick up our first pet. We've got a few other things I'd like to take care of as well, if we have the time. But for now, we're back in Razor Hill to pick up our new abilities and get this classed quest going. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and pick up those new abilities first. We've got Aspect of the Hawk, very nice, increasing our ranged attack power at all times. New rank of Serpent Sting, that's also very handy, and we've got Track Humanoids, which I'm actually going to leave alone for now since we're so low on silver at the moment. There's going to be plenty of other stuff that we're going to have to train very shortly, and we're going to need that extra money.
Strength.
Now let's pick up Taming the Beast. Use the Taming Rod to tame a dire mottled boar.
Go forth to victory.
Let's go ahead and do that. Just have to head to the south. And I think we're going to have to train up like maybe one or two other pets before we unlock the ability to tame something else. So we're going to spend a little bit of time in Durotar. About how long it takes to actually channel this ability. We're only halfway through. I'm pretty sure you can utilize traps as well if we have to tame something beyond like level 20 or so, because that's probably when we get Freezing Trap. But for now, I think we're going to be just fine. Let's pick up the next quest.
Magraw. For the Horde. May your blades...
Alright, now we've got a Surf Crawler as our next target. I think also going to be to the south a little bit, maybe? Ooh, we have to go really south. Or we can go slightly north as well. Our Hearthstone is on cooldown at the moment, so it's a little unfortunate. So let's take the northern route. We can head into the mountains here. Should be pretty easy to get to. Yeah, this wasn't a bad run at all. It's nice having a temporary pet by our side to deal with any distractions. Make sure we get our new ranks of abilities on our bars. Can't forget about that. Surprised aspect of the hawk is under the beast mastery tree. I have to assume that all aspects are, though, I suppose. Hopefully this makes a pretty significant difference. Alright, we got our surf crawler here. Let's go ahead and dismiss our boar. Oh, and he attacks us. Lovely. I assumed that would only happen with pets that that are marked as aggressive, which dire modeled boars normally aren't, so I'm a little bit surprised that we got attacked there. And let's tame our surf crawler and get back to Razor Hill. Been told that the crabs are probably, arguably, the worst pet in the game. I'm quickly looking up on Petopia. It seems like they don't have any special abilities or anything. They just have a little bit more armor and deal significantly less damage than a lot of the other pets. Which is a shame. I feel like every pet type should have at least like one thing that they're notable for. They should all have like at least one unique ability of some kind. I think for crabs it'd be cool if they had like like a stun or something, or an interrupt. We're back in Razor Hill. It's also nice that this class quest in particular really gives us a lot of experience, surprisingly. It's pretty much just as much as a standard quest, if not a little bit more. So that's nice. Let's see if we have one more after this. I'm going to guess it's going to be like for a raptor, maybe?
For the Horde.
Nope, a scorpid.
Your blades never dull.
Very good. It looks like we can get one even closer. Let's head back in the same direction and go pick one of those up. There we go. Let's go ahead and dismiss our crab. Take him out. Let's get some health back. We're taking quite a lot of damage at this level still. Because we have basically no gear. I think that'll start to change a little bit once we're able to get some more stuff. But for now, we're pretty vulnerable without a pet. Beautiful. Scorpid has been acquired. Let's go turn this, hopefully this last one in. And then we're going to head back to Tirisfal Glades to pick up our pet, our actual pet. We're actually going to be picking up 2 pets. We're actually going to go after the vicious nightweb spider first, so that we can get a rank 2 of the move Bite, I believe it is. And then we'll pick up our bat from there, so that our bat can actually learn that ability.
Speak, friend. Be safe. Strength.
Speak with Ormac Grimshot and Orgrimmar. That's going to be to pick up all of our other pet abilities. We're probably going to have to do that first, actually. Yeah, let's do that first, because that's going to allow us to learn. And let's just check our spellbook real quick. Yeah, the only thing that we've been given right now is Tame Beast. Call Pet and Dismiss Pet. Which is funny. I always find it funny that Dismiss Pet has a cast time. Because you can just right-click their portrait and dismiss them from there. I'm not sure if there's a difference. I've always found that this button was pretty pointless. But in any case, we're missing some buttons here. We're missing Feed Pet, most importantly. When we first tame our pets, they're not going to be happy. They're going to deal less damage. Which also reminds me, we're going to have to make a little bit extra money for food as well. Since we're doing fishing, I'm not as concerned about leveling our cooking skill. I think leveling cooking is going to be fairly easy that we have fishing, and that we're going to be doing that intermittently. So depending on what the bat eats, we might be able to use the meat. If they don't eat meat, then we might have to pick up something else. I'm sure they eat fruit. I can actually take a look at that right now. It's probably just a quick search. Okay, yeah, bats eat fruit and fungus only. Interesting. Alright, so I guess we are going to be using that meat for cooking after all. I think there is a mushroom vendor within Brill, so we can go ahead and pick that up. And fruit could be readily available at most innkeepers, I would think. It's not going to drop off a lot of stuff, so it's a little bit more inconvenient to have a bat as a pet versus like a cat or a wolf. But it's something new, something fresh, so as long as we're aware of it in between new towns, I think we'll be alright. And while we're in Orgrimmar, we're going to pick up cooking too. We can't forget that. That is one of the things on my list I would like to get done today if we have the time. Which we should. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. Our poor armored Scorpid was just killed on sight as soon as we entered Orgrimmar. It's funny, I feel like every time I've gotten, whatever the final pet is in the quest chain for the Hunter class quest is, I just dismiss them right away, because normally I'm beelining it straight for our pet, but I kept it around this time for a little bit longer, and surprised to find out. I guess the guards will kill your pet on sight if it was not tamed with the actual tame beast ability. That is interesting. We're going to be entering the drag soon. We're going to pick up cooking since it's right there. We'll pick up the hidden enemies quest line as well while we're here, since we're going to be kind of heading in that direction. We're already doing a lot of running around. We might as well grab it, because that's going to happen right outside basically really close to the Zeppelin. And we definitely want to do that quest line.
Locked up.
Right, we've picked up cooking. And we're here. Why not just, like, get rid of this stuff in our bags? It's probably a good idea that we just handle this now. Let's get cooking on our bars. And let's cook up the boar meat and the wolf meat. We'll check the cooking supplies vendor as well for any recipes for fish, because we're going to start needing those soon. So we've got Sage Fish Delight, that's not for a while, and Smoked Sage Fish. Alright, so we're going to have to go to a different cooking vendor to pick those up. I'm not sure which one I would have to talk to specifically. I guess one of the ones in the overworld, so maybe we'll swing by the fishing supplies vendor or the trade goods vendor in Brill while we're there. Hopefully we can get the recipes that way. Let's go do the hunter related stuff first before we pick up hidden enemies, and then we'll just wrap back around past the Cleft of Shadow and back into the Valley of Strength. Maybe I can check the fishing supplies vendor over here, because I think they're right over there by the dock. They might have the recipes I'm looking for.
Greetings, man.
Alright, it's a good thing that we talked to the pet trainer as well, so we can get great stamina and natural armor. We're going to have to remember to speak with any given pet trainer in between levels.
Relax. Big.
Let's see, who am I talking to? Ormac Grimshot.
Strength and honor. Go with honor. For the Horde, go forth to victory.
Beautiful, we just picked up beast training, feed pet, revive pet. And I think that's it, but those are kind of important. Stick that there and that there for now. We'll probably move our stuff around a little bit later. Yeah, beast training, yeah, we're gonna have to make some more room. Hunters have a lot of stuff to put on their bars, even if it's stuff that isn't used very often. And we'll have to make sure to teach growl and armor and stamina and whatnot once we pick up our pet. Alright, let's check that fishing supplies vendor.
Speak, friend.
Nope, doesn't look like there's anything here, so we're gonna have to check the trade goods vendor / general supplies vendor over in Brill. So let's go speak with Thrall real quick, and then we'll get back to the Eastern Kingdoms. fun seeing all these players head in and out. I love it when the world feels this populated. And the world's felt pretty populated, even in Classic era.
Have you come just for...
I'm generally pretty happy, especially in the earlier zones, seeing just like 1 or 2 players here and there, but you know, when you've got like 50 that you see, you know, just passing by, there's no feeling like it. We're gonna head out of here. Something else I'm curious to see, I was actually just thinking about my thumbnails and whatnot, is I want to see if the Narcissus add-on can actually include your pet as a part of the screenshot. I think I would be interested to know that, so I'll do a little bit of quick research as well, see if I can get that to happen. Say goodbye to Orgrimmar once again. And back to the Zeppelin we go. Looks like we made it at the perfect time. Looks like we made it at the perfect time for both Zeppelins. Let's see what else is on our list here. Well, a couple things to keep in mind, too. At level 11, we can pick up a new vendor bow. I think it's like the laminated bow or something like that. And we need to remember, because I always forget to do this, we need to remember to pick up the flight path in Undercity, specifically. There have been so many times where I go into Silverpine, I pick up the flight path for the Sepulchre, and it tells me that there are no connected flight paths available. And that does not feel great. So let's make sure that we get that along with that new bow. Back in Undead Lands once again. Let's take a look at our map. I don't know if we're ever going to get to the Family Crypt quest, because I feel like we're going to be in Silverpine and Barrens far before that. And we're also going to be doing plenty of dungeons in this run. Like, we're going to do every single dungeon, and we're probably going to do most of them multiple times. So all that extra experience, I feel like we're not going to need something like this. It's going to be pretty inconvenient to come back to Tirisfal to take care of that. So we'll probably ignore it, but we'll probably still take on like the next couple of Scarlet Crusade related quests, and the Rearguard Patrol as well. I think should be fine. I don't even know if we need a new plague. Well, we still need to get Maggot Eye, I suppose, so I suppose we can pick that one up as well. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. The Murlocs to the north will be easy to handle. But first things first, we need our pet. We can pick up the Rearguard Patrol for now since we're heading over this way. We'll check the vendors over there too. They're, we're still looking for those cooking recipes for fish. But our first target is going to be Venomweb Vale. We need one of those spiders to pick up rank 2 of Bite. I'm going to check Petopia while we run over there as well, just to confirm.
I haven't got all day. What is it?
Here we go. These are the recipes we want. Slitherskin, mackerel, and brilliant smallfish. Perfect. Both require level 1 cooking. Great. Alright, let's head to Venomweb Vale. Be quite dangerous getting over there. I think about it. We're going to be dealing with level 8s and 9s, I think, on the way. And funnily enough, this axe that we just got is an upgrade. Cool. Can we use two-handers right away as a hunter? I wonder. Because if we can, I would like to use a two-hander instead. It would probably be better for us. Let's take a look at our weapon skills, if it'll show here. I don't know if it does. No, I guess it doesn't show here. Alright, we're headed into the Vale now. Just do one thing real quick. All right, let's go ahead and check for, let's see, specifically Vicious Nightweb Spider. That's what we need. Enemies are a little bit more condensed around here. It's a little bit tougher to get around. Oh yeah, we're in a bad spot here. Let's see, hopefully we get a little bit more space. Alright, I think we're okay. Looks like somebody else is here already. There we go. I think that's a good target. Let's get it done. There we go, our first pet, and there it is, bite rank 2. I believe if I open up beast training, I should see it there. I don't. Maybe it's because we already have it here. Maybe when we pick up the bat, we'll see it. Speaking of which, we can pick up a vampiric dust bat right now. I wonder if it's worth looking into picking up Nissan. I think it's Nissan, right? Or Risson, the Needler. I think that would be cool, but I feel like it's pretty unlikely. We're probably not going to see that. If I had to guess. Yeah, it's probably going to be pretty unlikely. Let's just go for the purple and red variety. If we happen to run into Rasan at some point, we'll swap. I feel like there's no reason to worry about it right this second, though. Now, I don't think I have to keep the spider in order to keep the ability. We should have just been able to get that automatically. Actually, that may not be true. The more that I think about it, we may have to actually keep this bat or this spider for a little bit. Because I think I made this mistake on the hardcore hunter that we did, where I think we tamed a wolf, we stabled it too quickly, and we didn't actually get the new ability from it. I think we actually have to keep the spider hanging around for a little bit in order to get the effect. So let's just hang out with him for now until we can actually see it in our beast training journal. We could handle the rear guard patrol right now. I suppose that's not a bad idea. We don't have to pick up the follow-up Scarlet Crusade quest that kind of heads all the way back here. I suppose we could take care of it right now as well. We still need Captain Perrine though, so I suppose we still need to head south anyway. So why don't we go ahead and take a rear guard patrol. We're not going to head back to this area for the other Scarlet Crusade quests. For any additional leveling that we want to do, we'll just head back to Duratar, because I do want to take on the Barons first. So let's take on the undead of the Balnir farmstead. In the meantime, I'm going to figure out what spiders like to eat. It looks like we'll be holding on to this guy for a little while. And it looks like just meat. So it looks like we can give him some stuff now. Ooh, I don't think fish counts as meat. So we'll have to pick up some stuff when we get back to Brill. We're also going to be using up a lot more arrows, so we're going to have to make sure that our quiver size stays as big as possible. And we're probably just going to want to fill it up as much as we can. Our spider buddy has taken a heck of a lot of damage. We're not going to get Men Pet until level 12, so we'll have to utilize the bandages for now. Give him a break in between fights. have to see if we can make up enough money to start purchasing the sharp arrows as well, which don't come from normal general goods vendors. I think you have to kind of go to a specialized like bow vendor or something like that. I have to look into that. Make sure we keep those stocked up. They're not that much more. You know, it still costs like copper just for a stack. I think we just need one more wandering spirit after this, and then we'll be all done with this quest. Our spider's hit level 10, which means we can teach him the next rank of Growl. Still no trading points yet. I'm a little bit surprised about. Maybe you don't get any unless your pet is in the happy state. I suppose that's a possibility. Let's see, we need one more spirit. Where are we gonna find one? There we go. Perfect. Let's take the main road back to the rear guard patrol. We'll turn in that quest. And then I guess we'll take care of the Scarlet Crusade. That's probably the next logical step. Might not have time to collect all the insignia rings though, so maybe we'll just spend some time on professions instead. We'll go back to Brill. We'll resupply on both arrows and food. We're gonna need some meat for our spider for a little bit. Don't know how long it's gonna take in order to learn Bite rank 2, but hopefully it won't take too much time.
Exactly what you need.
We can keep the mushrooms since we're going to need that for the bat. Let's check out. Let's see, we already got Journeyman Skinning. We do need Leatherworking. We can actually pick that up right here. Nope, we can't. We need to speak to an expert leatherworker.
Do not seek. Speak quickly.
All right, that's now done. Let's head back to Brill. We'll restock on equipment and whatnot. We'll feed our spider a bit.
quick about your business.
Yeah, we can only get rough arrows here.
Speak quickly.
I'm wondering if there's a place that we can go. Forgot about the crispy bat wings that we could also make. I'm not going to pick this up because I don't think we're going to really run into too much bat meat once we leave the zone.
And you are...
Let's see, nothing here. Nothing interesting
What do you
here
require?
either. Yeah, I feel like we're going to have to go to the big cities in order to pick up sharp arrows. So I guess we'll just
What now?
we'll just deal with the rough arrows for
I
now.
haven't got all day.
Let's just fill up. While we're here, we can pick up delivery to Silverpine Forest. We're not going to go there first, but we are going to go there at some point. And I think we can pick up...
This had better be good.
We'll pick up a new plague as well.
Patience, discipline.
Apologies in advance if you guys wanted some more Duratar leveling. I'm a bit particular towards Tears Fall. I enjoyed the zone a little bit too much, maybe. I think there's a mushroom vendor right behind the inn. If I'm not mistaken, there's some sort of vendor back here. Alchemy and herbalism supplies. Alright, the mushroom vendor I think is just walking around.
What do you require?
Let's buy a couple of these lesser healing potions. Not a bad thing to hold on to. I suppose we could just talk to the innkeeper. I think the innkeeper sells these forest mushroom caps. I don't think we necessarily need a mushroom vendor at this moment in time. Not for a little while.
What do you require?
Yeah, we can actually... Oh, wow. You know, I guess undead innkeepers do just have... Instead of fruit, they just have a lot of mushrooms. So that's good to know. We're not going to run out anytime remotely soon. We do need to get meat somehow. Fortunately, I don't think there's a butcher here. Which is unfortunate, because we really do need some meat. We can get some meat from the dark hounds in the area, which might be what we have to do, at least for the time being. I don't think we can find anything under general supplies, right? It's just water.
I have exact.
Yeah, it looks like it. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any meat heading up north right away either. I don't think Murlocs drop meat. So the first quest we'll probably handle the next episode is going to be for the Scarlet Insignia Rings and the war with the Scarlet Crusade in general. On the way there, we can kill Dark Hounds along the way so we can pick up enough meat. Get our spider into the friendly territory. I'll figure out how long it takes to actually pick up rank 2 of Bite, so that then we can switch over to our bat, which is going to be more of a permanent pet for us. Guys, I think I'm going to end it right there for today. In the next one, we're going to handle all of that kind of stuff. It'll be Tearsfall Glades again, and then I think the episode afterwards is probably going to end up being the Barrens. I think we'll end up hitting level 12 in the next episode pretty easily. In any case, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.